Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. Today we're going to be cruising through Landong area of Nanning City. And as you can see on the skyline, the tall buildings, well, Landong is the ultra-modern part of Nanning City. It's like super, I don't know, super modern, I guess. It's the updated downtown area that moved into here. We're going to be going across a bridge pretty quick, and that's Nanning Lake, a man-made lake built just before they put in Landong area. And yep, look around you. I'm going to give you a panoramic view from higher up here pretty quick. It's amazing that China can build stuff like this in a really short time period. See, 16 years ago when I started coming to Nanning, sure, there was Landong, but it wasn't like this. The 5 Elephant Park was as far as it went, and the 5 Elephant Park is just up here on the left-hand side. Landong area goes for miles. Oh, now I'm aging myself. It's going for kilometers and kilometers. It's amazing. It's an amazing place. So all of you people that thought that Nanning was just this rinky-dink little sort of village town, whatever. No, no, no. Nanning is a huge city. It's the capital of Guangxi Province. It is it is this. Look at this place. Wow. This is where a lot of the richer people have apartments too. Well, you know, not only live but work in the Landong area. This is a hub for the government offices and stuff at this time. Those offices in the near future are going to be moved across the river to yet another updated downtown area. But that probably won't be open for another 5 years. New streets, new buildings, lots of trees. See, for the rich, they try to make it nicer here. Well, you got to attract people, and when you're paying $1 million plus for each apartment, you've got to entice the people to move to an area like this. Everybody's honking at me. Why me? Yeah, whatever. I'm used to it. I ignore it. My horn doesn't work. And you think the traffic is crazy? Yes, it is a little bit crazy today because it's a Saturday. People are off. People are traveling around. People are out for a drive. See, this is a 5 Elephant Park here on the left-hand side coming up. And why do they call it a 5 Elephant Park? Well, because there's a statue in it that has 5 elephants. Back in the day, when Nanning was younger, and so was I, just after I met Wei Fong, we were sitting on a bench. We were sitting on a bench over here in 5 Elephant Park, and this is where the end of the city. That building there is 108 stories high. Oh yes. But we were sitting on a bench here in 5 Elephant Park, and you know what? This is where the city ended. Now we're going to be driving down a little bit further, and you'll see where oh, the city hasn't ended, and it's just kept growing and growing and growing. See, they think that's a big building. Look at this one up here. It dwarfs it in size, and that one's 108 stories. That was probably 150 stories. It's just in China, they do everything so big. Go big or go home type thing, eh? And that is China. Look at this place. Wow. And all of the Chinese flags along, because China Day is coming up on October 1st. It's what, 34 degrees outside today, and it's the 27th of September. Get out of here. Gotta love that. All these crazy Chinese drivers. And you know, there's a policeman on every street corner. Yep. The presence of police deters bad driving somewhat, but not totally. Saw 2 accidents yesterday, right by Walmart and Hojilu over in our area of town. And the one guy was actually a black guy, got into an accident with a Chinese person, and the ambulance was called, and they hauled him away with the Chinese person away, not the black person, hauled the Chinese person away to See, just before Wei Feng and I retired in 2013, we actually bought an apartment down even further south than this, or maybe not south, further down by the Mixed Sea. And that was an expensive apartment. It cost us about 1 million RMB after it was all said and done. And there was no amenities, there was no grocery store, there was no subway at that time down into this area, so we didn't like it. So we sold it and we moved back to Hojilu, where, I don't know, more of a lower to middle class area where...
But now works like 3 million there.
Yeah, I guess we could have hung on to it and made a couple million RMB on it, but we didn't know that at the time, and water under the bridge. But still, I don't know, I don't think I like the area too much. It's just too highfalutin for a Prince Albert boy like myself. You know what I mean? That's a delivery driver delivering food. Those guys are a menace on the street, but they get paid by delivery, so they drive like crazy, man. I guess if that's the way I was making a living, I'd probably do it too.
Because that delivery guy is called San, so that means is quickly to
get your food. Yeah.
You know, the quickly when in Nanning City.
So this mall over here, when they were building that, they got it just finished. The engineers came in and said, no, this isn't built good enough. They had to tear it all apart and start all over again. Yeah, that's and it went on for years and years and years. So when you're thinking that you can just put up some shoddy building here in Nanning City, oh no, they learned the hard way. But what a neat looking place, eh? See, look at the size of this building here. My God, eh? Amazing. See, all of this stuff, everything that you see here was not here 16 years ago. This is farmland. Yeah. So in Canada, wow. See, Nanning is what, 1/5 of the population of Canada? Exactly, in one city. Holy moly. Up here on the right is the Mixi Mall. This is the biggest mall in Nanning City. It's got a skating rink on the like the 5th floor. Crazy, eh? Okay, so we've turned around and we're sort of heading back through, and Landong goes for kilometers and kilometers past, but you get the idea of the Landong area of Nanning, China is huge. And this is all driving down Minzu Dadao. It's the main street of Nanning City. Yep. Sure is a big city. At night, they have lights on all of these buildings, and they have patterns and whatever going all night long. It makes the city beautiful for sure. But it's green. You can see that Nanning is the green city. They've got lots of shrubs and trees and parks, and you know, it's just one of those places that's just nicer than the other cities in China, just for the fact that there's no big industry here. They're trying to turn Nanning into more of a tourist area than anything else. The only polluting factor in Nanning is the vehicles, and I would imagine as soon as those vehicles turn into electric vehicles, because they have a mandate to outlaw gas-powered vehicles, fossil fuels in the future, then you won't see the pollution that you see today. Off in the background, you can see sort of a haze. Yeah, there is pollution here. Of course, it's a Chinese city, but it's not as bad as places like Beijing and Shanghai. I will guarantee you that. They got Burger King and Starbucks here. They got Pizza Hut and McDonald's, KFC, Mr. Sub, right in this mall here. All of those things. So for all you Westerners that don't like duck heads, barbecued duck heads, and chicken feet, and innards and stuff like that, there is places for you to eat here in China too. It's not all the horror stories that you've heard from other people. I'm not going to say who, but yeah, Nanning, beautiful place. The convention center, where we went to see the expo here the other day, just over here, huge building. And that's another video from Gweilo 60. The streets of Nanning, Landong District, the ultra-modern area of Nanning City, China. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button, hit that little bell so you're notified of the new upcoming videos from Gweilo 60. Until next time, bye now.